Hey, this is Moon. Welcome back to Let's Play Darklands. We have our bunch of murderers, and we just got some interesting contracts to murder people, so we can pay for murdering school. So we're going to head off over here and just go for this Raubritter that we've gotten 2 contracts for. I mean, we could have gotten more if we really want to spend time, but that's okay. On the way, we get ambushed by a bunch of really insignificant thieves. But that's okay. We'll just beat them up. And really, I was thinking about this earlier today. There's no such thing as an insignificant enemy in Darklands, and the reason is that it's also one of the mechanics that I really like about the game. When your characters don't really level up. They increase their skills. They get better equipment. They learn saints. They learn alchemy. But if you're thinking of this in terms of like a traditional RPG where you go up and you gain more hit dice and eventually become like, 50 times as durable as you used to be at level 1. That doesn't happen. Your hit points, except for alchemical enhancement and maybe some prayers, don't really change. What goes up is your ability to defend against blows using your skill and getting better armor. So it is possible for even a relatively weak... Oh, look at this. We see a Grim Karen and realize we're now in the territory of a robber knight. Yep, I knew that. It does present some options that we can perform, going straight to the castle, setting an ambush, which we've already been doing, or just pretending to be travelers. I don't know why that would matter. But let's just go there. Here's the castle. We could attack it with alchemy if we had bothered to make any eater water, which we probably can't anyway. We can just ask to come inside. We can challenge them to single combat, which I've never really done. Let's just try sneak in. I'm sure this won't work, and it doesn't. Scrape against a stone, and now he sends out a couple of guys to fight us, and it is literally only a couple of guys. They're not really taking us very seriously. The sergeant's got leather and padded. Whatever. Let's just miss everyone with our bow so we can have a chance to gain some skill, then we kill these 2 guys. The various options are you sneak into the castle, which does work once in a while. I guess we're just not skilled enough to do it. Just kind of going inside, I've never actually tried. Maybe I'll try that the next time. Attacking with alchemy just flushes everyone out. Laying siege... Oh, look, we failed to sneak in again. We'll have to do the same thing. Laying siege is what I remember doing a lot in the last time I played this game, and how that works is you sit outside the castle for a while and you're trying to starve them out. So once in a while relief parties will come in. You have to keep them from getting to the castle, so you have a bunch of other fights, and then eventually the Raubritter and his men come outside. I'm not sure if they're actually weakened by that or not. It's possible that they get weaker the longer the siege goes on. But this sneaking in thing is not really working well, so we're just going to lay siege. Calling the castle garrison and say, "We have come for justice. No man enters or leaves except by our leave until we get paid a lot of money for your leader." So that's what we're doing. We're just going to sit outside. And he comes out right away. Fulmar Schwartz is among them. That is unusual. Normally, you'll get a couple of relief parties, maybe some sorties, people moving food to the castle. But this time he just came out and he has... Wow. He's got plate and chain, 2-handed sword, and 7 henchmen in scale, which could be a problem for us, I guess. This kind of exemplifies what I was saying before about how your hit points don't actually go up, so any of these guys could get a lucky hit on us and beat the hell out of us because our hit points don't actually change. Not to mention that Raubritter, and the 2-handed sword is very good penetration values. Alright, let's keep an eye on where he's going. Alright, it looks like he's heading for Fook. So Fook is going to start parrying. Whoa! Good. Thanks, Fook, I guess. He just dropped Fook. Fook is unconscious. Now I'm not paying attention, so it looks like Boobs is getting... No, Horse is also unconscious. So now it's up to Boobs and Schmott. Come on! You can do it! Oh. Come on, get through that plate! You have military hammers. Why did I spend all that money? Yes! We've defeated our first Raubritter. So now we're going to pick up all his loot, and he has plate which is 20 quality, which isn't necessarily great, but it's better than what we had. Mortally wounded, the evil robber knight coughs out his life at your feet. His minions flee into the countryside, where they will be hunted down by locals. You have one. Wow, really? We just drop him, his minions flee, and all of a sudden the locals can beat him up. That sounds a little unrealistic. But we got what we came for. Let's make camp, because we've got some serious wound problems. If you see down there, Manfred, even before he puts the plate on, is at heavy load. And now that he's got the plate and chain, he's overloaded. And that's because he is wounded. And his strength is effectively 7 right now, which is also how many hit points he has. We're gonna have to rest here because I do not want to get ambushed in this state. Horse will just get killed. But Boob spots a party of soldiers, and they're the kind that we just want to walk away from. Yeah, the risk is still 9. We can't. I thought maybe we could get away with camping again, but let's get out of here. So now we're gonna walk ourselves down towards here. The risk is still 9. I guess I can't get away from this. Screw it. Let's just go back to town. We're close enough. Here we are at Colton again. Hey! You recognize us, guys? We're awesome. Yeah, he recognizes us. But it's at night, so we're gonna spend a day, or actually just spend an overnight, healing up some wounds, and then we're gonna go and get mad money, yo. Let's take a look here. Yeah. We also have a bunch of stuff to sell. I want to be a little bit more careful about this, especially now I've played. Oh, hey, look. We actually got paid. The Popo Luffelholt stands beaming and holding your reward. Word of your exploits has obviously spread rapidly. You grasp the weighty purse and carefully count each coin. All 40 florins. Yes, we're at 48 florins. Awesome. I mean, it seems like a lot, but you can't imagine how quickly you can go through that just trying to train. At last, Fulmar Schwartz's power is destroyed, or of course, the happy and stuff until he gets regenerated, and we offer you more money to go get him again. Thank you. And I'm also getting a reward from the Fuggers. Yes, there's indisputable proof that you have fulfilled your commission, therefore I am honor-bound to pay this reward. He gives us 16 florins, and it's really... a verbal contract is binding, dude. It's got nothing to do with your honor. Just give us our damn money. Oh, but he's going to inform the other Fugger offices, so maybe they'll like us a little bit better. Now we're at 64 florins, and we're a local hero. And then he starts babbling. Now that Fulmar Schwartz has destroyed, our projects will continue much more smoothly. We fondly remember those who advance our plans. But perhaps the most important issue is that eliminating such evils brings the light of purity and the sweet scent of reason to this land, making life better for all. And 2 chickens in every garage, an apple pie, and whatever the German equivalent is, I guess, apple spitzel, and 2 eggs on top of every schnitzel Holstein, and whatever, dude. Okay. Let's go back here, and I'm going to rearrange all my stuff so I don't make a complete boner move and sell my legs again when they're made of chainmail. Alright, let's see. Is everyone's equipment set up correctly? I'm just taking a quick look here. Horse, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this all seems pretty reasonable. Alright, let's go and sell the stuff, see how much more money we get. We're at 64 florins now. We're going to sell off this extra scale we don't need. And all this other stuff. 72 florins. That's not bad. We can pay for a lot of vacation Bible school with that. So we arm up again. This is the city with a good healer and a reasonable alchemist, so let's see. Yep, the alchemist is going to agree to train us. I guess he doesn't want to threaten us since he heard that we kicked that dude's ass. He still doesn't like any of our formulas. Let's see if we can buy something from him. Okay, Sunburst. Yeah, but he doesn't want to sell us a Philosopher's Stone. Look at that! We got all that done, and Manfred horse feathers. Once again, forgot to wear pants. So let's go take a look here. Yep. We will gladly pay you for the opportunity to cut up sick people. That's awesome. And we're going to pay off the tinkers so we can burn a little bit more of this money on our education. I would go up to the monastery, but I mean, we have enough stuff to do right now. And when we actually do go to vacation Bible school up at the monastery, I figure everyone's going to train religion, which might be pretty soon. We still have plenty of money. Let's go back to the craft guilds, see if we can get more training from these guys. Hi, Doctor. Yeah, alright. Cutting up sick people? Awesome, I'm there. Schmott. Let's get the Tinker. It doesn't matter who talks to him. And now we'll go talk to the Alchemist. He's still willing to train us. We get... Oh, okay. 1 floor and 2 groschen. Let's take a look. I don't understand why our Philosopher's Stone is only a quality 2. I think it should be much higher for 1 floor and 2 groschen. That might be a bug, because I patched up in the middle of the game. I'll have to go take a look. If I can find like some kind of an index of cost to Philosopher's Stone value, I may edit that value in, just because otherwise alchemy is going to be way too painful. Let's see. Can we get another formula? Sure, why not? We'll buy his Noxious Aroma. Oh, and we can... Okay, I think that's the end of... That should be the end of his formula purchases. Let's see. National Flea Dust, Eater Water, Sunburst. Yeah, okay, so we should just have just the Breath of Death left. And then we'll be done buying stuff from him. Still have 60 florins left. That's good. Let's get out of here. After making sure he doesn't want to trade us for the formulas we already bought from him. And we have plenty of money, so I guess we're going to get back to training. And this is a pattern that I tend to go through in this phase of the game. I'll get a big score from a Raubritter or something, and then I'll go to town, train, go to another town, train, and I'll do that instead of buying equipment, because there are encounters where basically all your equipment can be ruined, or you just lose everything with very little opportunity to do anything about it. And I'd rather have the skills. Because until your guys die, I mean, you basically keep those. Alright, so I am getting training from the doctor again, which is good. I can't get any more alchemical training. Well, at least this week I can't. Well, I guess I could hit up the Tinker, and then maybe I'll go take a look at the monastery and see if any training is available there. I mean, there's also the university, but I really don't think I'm getting a university with my terrible skills. I don't even have the tutoring option. Damn it. I'll see if I can pick up a saint. All I have is St. Catherine, and honestly, I mean, yeah. Gregory Thaumaturgus, maybe? No, Damien. Okay, yeah. I'll take Damien, and I can't pray for him now, but Damien will give me automatic knowledge of Cosmos, which really isn't that much different. It's just for the OCD among you who like to have as many saints as possible. You may as well get both. I mean, there's a lot of saints here, and we are going to wind up spreading them around the party so that everyone can waste their divine favor. But first, let's go take a look in the university. This snobber stuff is supposed to speak Latin. And we can't get a teacher because we suck. But we can study a saint. Let's see. Who can I study here? There's a couple that are reasonable, actually. Alright, let's take, it's the same list as was available at the monastery, so I'll take Gregory Thaumaturgus. I just realized that was a mistake. I should have given Gregory Thaumaturgus to Schmott Brainheim, because Gregory Thaumaturgus gives you a bonus to alchemy. But that's okay. Let's just train up some medicine and some tinkering as best we can. And let's go back and try and hire teachers again. Alright, well, we've capped out that doctor. But I think he got us to 45 healing, which is good, because that should be 3 points per rest. So let's see. We can get alchemical training. That's good. He kicks us out when we try to trade his own formulas back to him, so we land in the tinker shop, hire those guys, and let's go take a look at the churches again. Do we have the option? No! And we can't say about a saint either. What is... Oh, these are like the laziest monks in all of Germany. What if we bribe you? Here, take a florin. Can you teach us now? No. I want my florin back. That was very annoying. Well, I'll go visit the university, and for now, Schmott will be the talker. We can study a saint, but I don't know if you caught that, but the knowledge to improve our Philosopher's Stone was like 28 florins. That was ridiculous. So I think this time I am going to, yeah, I'll give Schmott Gregory Thaumaturgus. But there's not much else we can do here. All we can really do is train tinkering and a little bit of alchemy. Alright, I guess, let's see, does anyone here have an extra bounty for us? I don't think... No, it's not even worth asking. It's not even worth asking. Let's get out of here. We can waste another week here, assuming that we can get some training. Unfortunately, they don't have what I was looking for. What I was looking for was a lockpick. Because we're training up Artifice on boobs, and Artifice is not super useful, except that you can use it to pick locks. It's not 100% necessary to have lockpicking, but, you know, it's another... It opens up some more options. Alright, there are a few more towns around this second Raubritter that we could go visit, try and get some more bounties. I don't know how much patience I have for this. I mean, I'm not sure if I want to go to every single town and kill a whole bunch of robbers. Although I will kill these guys. Kill a bunch of robbers to get local reputation and then get extra bounties for the same Raubritter. I mean, you know, do I have to do that over and over again? I don't know. I can only take that. I can only take so much of that. So now we're going to fire all our arrows, and then we're going to walk backwards towards the smaller group and kill as many of them as we can with superior numbers before these guys show up. We don't really succeed very well, but that's okay. Horse is a decent encumbrance. And yeah, we're going to finish these guys. This is not a problem. We're going to loot. And then we're going to get back on our way towards Aachen. And here we are. Let's go to the gate. They haven't heard of us, which is surprising. Let's hide. Nope. We suck at sneaking. Just pay 8 pfennigs. Our reputation is only 1 here. That's not good when we're trying to get bounties for a Raubritter. So unfortunately, you know what that means. I'm low budget Batman. Now there's one other benefit to doing this, although it seems like it's very repetitive, which it is, but that is that you can still gain skills. So at some point, when why isn't Fook moving? Jerk. And yet he gets skills. At a certain point, before all our stuff gets ruined by a dragon acid rain or stolen by a bunch of guys in a village who try and trick us, who drug our wine after making us judge a beauty pageant for virgins. The next time we have to gain a bunch of reputation in a fresh town, what we may do is disarm all of our military hammers and attack with the small knives that you get by default. And that way, we'll be attacking, we'll have good armor, and a weapon that we all suck with. And then we can raise our edge weapon skills. And I think the edge weapons, next to whatever you want to be as your primary, is the most important because, you know, like I said, you can wind up in situations where the party has no equipment at all. And you're reduced to doing this with nothing. And that means that you're fighting with small knives, and thus you need edge weapon skills in order to not have it be super embarrassing. But for now, all we care about is that the locals like us and that we can scam a couple of bankers into giving us rewards for killing the same guy. Yeah, everyone fires an arrow, and we can go in. You see, we're still gaining weapon skill, and now it's daytime, and I think that's enough. We're respected at 17, and I've just about had it with the local robbers, so let's just sell our stuff, and then maybe we'll take a look and see if we can get anyone to give us a bounty on that guy. Yeah, carefully sell your stuff, horse. Don't pull another boner. Alright. Thank you, goods merchant. Just want to make sure he still had his pants on. Alright, we gotta... Oh, okay, yeah, 5 florins? Not even interested. Because I know it's going to be like, go make me a sandwich. Okay, now the Banker of Aachen is showing us 10 florins, and yep, it's for the head of Frederick of Schaffhausen. That's good. That's our second bounty on the same guy. And the Medici is offering us 10 florins for Frederick of Schaffhausen. I think those two banks are in competition with each other, so it's... I suppose it's a poetic in some way that I'm getting the same reward from both of them. The Hans has nothing for us. I don't think we're going to be able to talk to the rot. So, let's see. This physician can't teach us anything. Let's see. Will you train us? Nope. Jerk. I'll set up the tinker anyway. Do we have any chance up here at the... the tutoring option is still broken, but we can at least pick up a saint. Let's see. Who do we want? St. Francis is listed twice. Horse? Let's see. Horse will get Willibard, because I think Willibard, if I recall correctly, gives you speak, common, and charisma bonuses, and eventually Horse is going to be the guy who winds up walking up to the dome plots, calling a saint, and then magically cutting to the head of the line so that he can get a reward. It's really sad how, in a way, like all my skill focuses are going towards scamming people for multiple rewards on Raubritters. Will this guy talk to us? No, it doesn't look like it. No, at least they don't kick us out in the street. Oh, and we get caught 19 groschen caught by the patrol. And then there's some muggers here. If you notice, like 19 groschen is a lot more than what we were getting charged before. That's because how much you get charged by the Night Watch depends on how much money you have, which is another good reason to spend as much as you can, or at least convert it to banknotes. Alright, let's go take a look. Nope, still nothing. Respected 16. Oh, we're less respected because we got caught by the Night Watch. Whatever. I've had it with your stupid town. We're getting out of here. We'll follow this guy. Maybe we'll get some virtue out of him. A little bit. Alright, well, let's take a quick trip up to Kempen, because it's right here. They love us here. And we do have a pending reward for this Raubritter from, I think, the Rot or the Archbishop or whoever it is. But we haven't gotten any from these merchants. This one offers me 4 florins to find something I don't care about. We're going to have to stay overnight because we got here too late to visit all the merchants and the bankers. We'll give Boobs a chance to heal a little bit. Love that 3-point healing. Alright, let's head back to the market. Nope. Let's ask the fucker. Okay, 8 florins he's offering. Yep, and there it is. Another 8 florins. I wonder why their rewards are lower here. Maybe because it's a smaller town, but it's still... I mean, that's like 16 free florins on top of whatever abstract reward we wind up getting from the mayor or the Rot. And when you get those offers to go get that Raubritter from the mayor of the town or the whoever's in charge at the dome plots, he doesn't actually tell you, I'll give you this much. He just says, well, we'll like you better, but there is a reward. Oh, huh. We're heading down here towards them, and we decide to talk to them, and amazingly they leave us alone. So that worked so well last time. Let's try it again. Let's just go inside, and apparently Scott Jennings comes out and says, even in our wild lands we know of you. Please accept my hospitality. So, okay. Yeah, sure, I'll have some chicken surrounded by apples or red potatoes. Probably red potatoes, because they're German. Could be apples, I guess. Let's see. Try and convince him to surrender with a daring move. That sounds like it's just awful. So let's just spend the night. And then we overhear the guard saying, aren't we supposed to go in and kill them now? Nay, says the other. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, they were planning to kill us in our sleep. But that's okay, because we're planning to kill them in their sleep. We could set fire to the castle, but that pretty much just shoves everyone outside, and in that case, why not just siege it in the first place and save all this? So now we're going to walk around through the castle, and my goal is to try and kill as many guys as I can before we actually hit the Raubritter. Because once you kill the Raubritter, you're automatically done with the dungeon. So here's a room with nobody in and some stairs going down. We may revisit that later, as soon as I can figure out how to maneuver everyone through these doors. I'm going to check this door, and there's a few guys here, so I'm going to try and duck back into this room. This probably is really too finicky for a party that's this bad with missile weapons. If I was smart, and if I really cared, I guess, I would have put 3 guys with missile weapons way at one edge of that room, opened the door with a horse, and then had a horse run back, and then everyone gets maximum flight time on their missiles. But really, our whole strategy, our really subtle strategy about dealing with robber knights and their minions is to hit them in the head with hammers over and over again, and we have done so. So let's see, there's a room with a bear rug. We're trying to fit everyone through that door, especially Fook, because he's pretty fat. And I just realized that I'm heading for this chest up here, and I did not find any lockpicks. That could be a problem. Let's see what the game tells me about it when I try to open the chest. Your actions are ineffective without lockpicks! Apparently the game's really mad at me for trying that. Oh, there's 2 guys in here. Let's see if we can get away from the door. I'm sure they'll see us at some point. Yeah, here they come. So now we can spread out a little bit down here and try another couple of shots with a bow. And here's a problem with these sort of dungeon crawls or castle crawls. As opposed to individual encounters where the encounter is over, then you go back to that sort of overland or turn-based map. Whenever you're in a dungeon or a castle, your first shot is free in terms of reload time. You're considered to be preloaded. But then after that, even if technically it's another fight, you still have to reload the weapon. So, especially with guns, that's a big problem, because guns take forever to reload. Let's see what's behind this door. Well, it's stairs going up, and we'll take a look. Okay, there's 2 guys in this room. It's possible the Raubritter is living on the upper floor, but, I mean, there's no way to be sure, so let's just kill these guys and then see what happens. It's a very tight room, so it's a little difficult for these guys to get past. Boobs takes more damage, and I do have to be careful about damage in here because it is effectively a dungeon crawl. I do not have any magical healing. I can't call any saints. I don't have any Essence of Grace. I don't have any refreshment potions. I forget what it's called for endurance. But and because of that, any damage I take is effectively permanent until I'm out of here. I'm not going to be able to heal any of this, except for the stuff that gets sort of piecemeal restored after every fight. Oh, look, Fook can't get through the door. I told you he was fat. In fact, no one can get through the door. Can't get down here. I think Boobs is in the way. Everyone's kind of jammed over the door like a Three Stooges movie, so I'm gonna have to try and move them individually, I think. Why does Boobs have horse targeted? Maybe it is a Three Stooges movie. Okay. Everyone move individually. You can move that way, and now horse can move. Yeah. Really early pathfinding. Now we can walk up here. And there's one more door we can check out, right past that pool of blood. And if the Raubritters not there, we can go back down and investigate some of those other doorways and maybe go downstairs? Oh, no, it's a really long hallway. So now we get to get the excitement of walking down a hallway. Hello, Candygram. Land Shark. Let's see who's back here. It was a really long walk for one guy in a room that will probably get stuck in the door again. That's fine. Just hit him with hammers. Let's see. Everyone back up there. No, everyone's stuck again. And once again, it's boobs. Thanks, boobs. Alright, everyone walk in a big circle down here, and then we'll be able to get all the way back up this hallway. This is a very strangely designed castle. I mean, maybe there's a secret door here or something, but like this is the upper floor of the castle, and it looks like it's just like 4 corridors hanging in space. I'm pretty sure that the dungeons and the mines and the castles in this game are procedurally generated, which means that they're fairly ahead of their time. But you can wind up with oddball stuff like that. Actually, I do remember I guess it was the late 80s, the Texas Instruments 99.4a, if any of you remember back that far, had a game called Tunnels of Doom, where it would procedurally generate a dungeon every time you played the game, which was really cool. It was the first time that I've seen that done on a it's kind of a home computer scale. I mean, the problem is, of course, that the TI 99.4a ran on a cassette tape drive. So you would generate your dungeon and then, you know, say save this dungeon, and then 40 minutes later you would come back and your tape would be full. And there's the Raubritter. All right, well, he wasn't downstairs, and unfortunately he did see us. So I'm going to try and shuffle everyone back into this room where we have a little bit of space to get around him. I don't think this is going to work as far as missile fire because we're not far enough ahead of him. And everyone's going to get stuck here at some point, especially on Fook. God, I hate that guy. So, come on, everyone. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Oh, that was polite. His henchman, like, stood aside and let the Raubritter move ahead. And now, let's see. Can I get... No, stop walking towards him. No wonder Schwatt Brainheim gets wounded so much. Well, everyone's going to try to aim. Although I don't think... we have enough time to load. Nope. Everyone just surround this guy. How hard can he be? He's only got a two-handed sword. Let's see. Oh, whoa! Boobs. Parries, because she's a frickin' 2 endurance and 18 strength. And she's unconscious. That's what you get for blocking all those doors. And that's it. We've killed our second Raubritter. He's got plate, which Boobs is going to get. And everyone gains a little bit of combat skill, and the evil Frederick of Schaffhausen, the robber knight who terrorized a country, lies bleeding out his life before you, and once again his minions go running off into the woods and are somehow now mysteriously weak enough to be beaten up by peasants. That's fine. We got what we came for. Well, we almost got what we came for. We're about to go get what we came for, which was all the bounties. So Boobs, I think, is only at heavy load because she fell unconscious at strength 18 and not strength 7 like Horse did. I mean, Horse was almost dead. So I'm not as worried about her. But let's go to Aachen, as long as we're here. Holy sacrament, says the Night Guard. I better let you in right away. You're really good at murdering people. Everyone hang out, get a night shift job. And now let's go get paid. Let's go to the market plots. Let's carefully sell the stuff that we're supposed to sell. Yeah, okay, and we get offered a reward for a silver mason. I really don't care. And we get offered... I mean, part of the problems here is, honestly, I didn't take notes. I don't remember which ones. Oh, this is one. So, the Fugger gives us 10 florins, and then he starts babbling in, and we leave because we're sick of these guys. And we get another 10 florins from the Medici, and he starts giving us the same speech. And guys are really good about talking about being heroes, but they kind of suck at actually doing anything. So let's get out of here. I don't like this town. Let's go back up to Kempen, which, although it's small and terrible, at least they love us there. Well, we listen to Lomarme again. Side skirt that village, which is potentially super dangerous, and here come some wolves. Yeah, they're only wolves, but look at Boobs. Boobs is at 31 endurance, 22 strength. So if Boobs gets hit, gets a couple unlucky hits, or, you know, misses some parries or something, she could be killed. So she's going on parry right away. I do not want her to get killed by wolves. That would, I mean, after all of this, that would be really just totally humiliating. She takes some endurance damage. Fortunately, she has the plate now, so that's going to save her from a little bit of that. We gain a little bit of skill. And let's walk into Kempen. Alright, it's the Landhofmeister we have to talk to, plus, I think, the Medici and the fuckers again? I can't remember. But let's go talk to the Landhofmeister first. We're a local hero. Wow, we have 86 florins. Awesome. So we had 86 florins going in, and then we get this sort of gratitude reward, and now we have 114 florins. So they do give you money, they just don't tell you about it ahead of time. It's sort of like spec work, I guess. Oh, and it's dark now, so I can't really talk to anyone anyway. So let's go back to the inn. We'll let Boobs heal up a little bit. And then let's take off and see if we can get any training from... Oh, and we can. From the monastery. Cool. And we can learn about a saint as well. Who's going to pick up a saint? You know what? I think... Yeah, I think St. Reinhold allows you to climb walls or something, so we'll give that one to Boobs. She doesn't have a saint yet. We'll go back, and everyone's going to train religion. And you'll see we have 112 florins, but religion training, again, very expensive. We're just going to keep doing this, because everyone's going to need a ton of religion. And then we're just going to do this a lot. Let's see if we can get another tutoring session. We can. Awesome. As long as we have the money, we're going to learn as much at Vacation Bible School as we possibly can. Now, I think that probably Schmott and Fook are definitely going to hit 30 religion before these other two guys, but they all need it. And I'm still really unsure about the value of read and write in this game. I don't think it helps you learn anything faster. In fact, I don't think it does really anything for you except allow you to be a clerk, which pays fairly well, but and also a couple of adventure things. But in terms of interaction, oh look, we got more tutoring. I don't think it actually helps. I could be wrong though. I mean, there people do like there are long arguments about this on the Yahoo Darklands board, which is the only one that I think is actually still going. So I just realized I forgot to get my reward from the fuckers in the Medici, so I will go back and do that next time, and then I'll probably head off to Cologne so I can spend even more money and maybe kill someone else. Thanks for watching.